Hello, my name's Robert Wright. Kids from where I'm from, which is Akron, Ohio, known me as Robbie motherfucking Wright. The reason being, his mom had a brain tumor when I was growing up. At 17 years old, I was paying the bills. I always had a fear. How am I going to get to travel the world? How am I going to get to see the things that I want to see? How am I going to be able to do the things that I want to do? And the biggest thing that I realized was money doesn't buy happiness, but yet it does, right? Because without money, you can't accomplish these goals. The barter system's out the window. So what does it take to be successful? Number one, you got to have an open mind. You got to be able to be creative. You got to think outside the box. Number two, you cannot have limitations, right? A lot of people, unfortunately, they're stuck in 9-to-5 jobs. What's the definition of job? Just over broke. Being just over broke, most people I know don't even leave their city. They have never went and seen the places that I've seen. I was in California by 18. There's still people in Ohio dreaming about going to California, right? Number three, you got to have Goya. Get off your ass and get it. If you really want something, you got to put your mind to it. You got to build a business plan, and you got to find an investor. Never use your own money on your first, couple trials, right? Because 90% of businesses will fail on their first run. But when you fail, you get back up again and you continue to go after your dreams and your goals. And as long as you're ambitious, sorry, a little bit of wine's kicking in, you will finally find a solution that you're passionate about. And you will finally find that investor that you're passionate about. But if you can't find an investor, as long as you can write a good business plan, you can always get a private equity line of credit. Number three, there's no such thing as hours. There's not 8 hours days when you're an entrepreneur. In order to be able to live the life that I do now, get married in Costa Rica, fly over to the UK to see my dear friend Izzy, at the drop of the dime, anytime I want, I had to build a nest egg, right? So it requires working longer hours. And here's that fucking plane again. Longer hours than anticipated. You got to be able to say there's no rules in hours. If you got to work 12, 15, 16 hours days, that's what it takes to be able to build the bank account that you want where money's not an object. If money's not an object, think about the happiness it could buy. Now, you're going to see a lot of people online and give all these courses and this free bullshit, how I made $1 million in a day. Don't buy it. It takes work, dedication, being ambitious, trial and error. And eventually you're going to figure out that secret recipe. If you want to figure out the secret recipe, plug into me. I'm going to start a YouTube channel. I got a lot of courses available online when I'm not drinking a wine on Thanksgiving. And I will show you step by step what you got to do to build a business. I don't care what business it is. It could be in health and wellness. It could be in real estate. It could be in construction. It could be in coaching. There's always a game plan for success. And as long as you follow that game plan and you don't deviate from it and you put in the work, hours, and effort, you will succeed. Cheers.